everyone, this is Maki. The new story of G Gundam, Tenchi Tengoku. The 5th episode has been released. That Kokyu High had a student. He was a boy who survived the destruction of his village, which was caught up in the Gundam fight. The boy eventually grew up to become a martial artist who was recognized by that Kokyu High for his skills. However, he decided to join the Gundam fight. Why did he decide to join the Gundam fight, which took the lives of his parents and destroyed his hometown? That Kokyu High disowned and vanished his pupil. Then one day, she learned that her disciple had lost his life in the Gundam fight. The person who took his life was Master Asia. That Kokyu High, abandoning her role as a martial artist and her position as Dark Shuffle, challenges Master Asia to a fight. Her fists, filled with the grudge of losing her loved one, approach Master Asia. So what kind of story will be told? Let's find out! Gundam Fight! Ready! Go! That Kokyu High looks at Master Asia. She begins to speak. I never imagined that Master Asia would participate in the Gundam fight. It's surprising that our master allowed such behavior. Or maybe that Kokyu High suddenly seems to remember something. I get it. You were acting according to the tradition of our school, right? Master Asia replies, Did you know about this unfortunate tradition? Upon hearing Master Asia's words, that Kokyu High speaks sadly. I learned about it from an old acquaintance of our master after I left you and our master. Both of them fall silent and look sad. Dumb and confused, does not understand what they are talking about. As the battle of the Dark Shuffle unfolds, a large corner post slowly falls to the ground. Wong, the Prime Minister of Neo Hong Kong, is in a state of panic. Members of the Gundam fight teams from various countries also sense the impending danger. Schwartz brood attacks to rein Mikamura. In order to send the new system data to the Shuffle Alliance, we need to neutralize the effect of the barrier, right? The Dark Shuffle Arena has a barrier that keeps out everyone except the Shuffle Alliance. Meanwhile, the support members of the Shuffle Alliance are trying to send new system data to improve their Gundams. They are desperately searching for a way to neutralize the barrier that is causing the communication interruption. Schwartz presses his arms against the barrier. Powerful energy attacks Schwartz's body. Rain and the others are shocked by Schwartz's actions and try to stop him. However, Schwartz does not stop his attempt to break through the barrier. He instructs Rain to find out Kokyu High's weakness. He also tells the support members of the Shuffle Alliance to prepare to transmit the new system data at any moment. Schwartz's arms are destroyed by the barrier. However, after integrating Dark Gundam cells into his body, Schwartz withstands the barrier by instantly regenerating his destroyed arms. Rain and the others begin to take action in support of their comrades. The scene cuts back to the arena where Master Asia's match is taking place. Master Asia recalls past events. That Kokyu High student is lying on the ground and Master Asia is staring at the fallen student. That Kokyu High wears an angry expression and clenches her fist tightly. Blood drips from her fist. A personal grudge, Master Asia speaks to that Kokyu High with a mocking smile. So you're saying that you challenged me to a fight for revenge. But that's strange. You said you disowned your pupil. Are you fighting me for the disciple that you abandoned of your own free will? Dark Cold Kyuhai replied angrily. Say what you will, but you brought this fight on yourself by running away. Doman is shocked to hear that Master Asia ran away. Dark Cold Kyuhai speaks to Doman. That is true. This man ran away because he feared my revenge. Master Asia also speaks to Doman. Let her say what she wants. Dark Cold Kyuhai is blinded by anger and does not remember what really happened. Dark Cold Kyuhai shouts even angrier. How could I ever forget? Dark Cold Kyuhai speaks, remembering the past. That day, I wanted to destroy Gundam Fight. Dark Cold Kyuhai was heading to the Gundam Fight Executive Committee facility on Earth. Master Asia blocked her way. The committee saw Dark Cold Kyuhai's hostile actions against the Gundam Fight as a threat. They ordered Master Asia to defeat her. They temporarily stopped the Gundam Fight and asked Master Asia to resolve the situation. The battle between Master Asia and Dark Cold Kyuhai lasted for 12 days. However, the fierce battle was inconclusive. They decided to crush their ultimate techniques head-on to settle the fight. Master Asia unleashed his most powerful move, the Seikiho Tenkyoken. Dark Cold Kyuhai, on the other hand, used a new secret technique she had developed with her pupil. This technique was called Tenchi Tengaku Ken. The clash of their techniques resulted in a powerful explosion. However, the battle remained unresolved. They realized that there was no point in continuing the fight. They agreed to resume their battle after the Gundam fight ended and parted ways. Dark Cold Kyuhai shouted at Master Asia with an angry expression. This man did not come to fulfill his promise. He did not come to the place where we were supposed to settle our score. Dolman asks Master Asia, I can't believe you ran away because you were afraid of the fight. What exactly happened? Master Asia replies, It is a simple reason. I had other priorities that required my attention. Master Asia remembers the past. A child stands in front of him. Master Asia speaks to the child. This performance is called Kiju Shaojo. Remember every movement and sound carefully. Master Asia's brief flashback ends, and he speaks to Dark Cold Kyuhai. By the way, what have you been doing all this time? Dark Cold Kyuhai replies, I'm dead. After I gave up the fight with Master Asia, I died in a cave. I just sat there and let nature take its course. Then I was dead. Maybe I was already dead when I left our master in the past. And I was just moving as a living corpse. Dolman is shocked, but Master Asia remains calm. The remnants of the Dark Gundam burrow underground and attach themselves to Dark Cold Kyuhai's body. Thus, Dark Cold Kyuhai was resurrected in the present. Dark Cold Kyuhai speaks angrily to Master Asia and Dolman. When I woke up, the situation was terrible. The Gundam fight continued to threaten people's lives, and it was an ugly sight. Not only Master Asia, but even his disciple ignored the Shuffle Alliance's rule of not interfering in human conflicts and participated in the Gundam fight. It's only natural that I have to defeat both of you. Gundam Master Dokko attacks the burning Gundam. Master Dokko's funnel plates restrain Master Gundam. I'll deal with you later. Dark Cold Kyuhai tries to defeat Dolman first. Dolman desperately tries to counterattack, but all of his attacks are easily dodged. Seeing this, Rain expresses her doubts. Dolman has become much stronger after his training in the Guiana Highlands. Why do none of his attacks hit? There must be a reason. The burning Gundam falls. That cold Kyuhai scolds Dolman. Can you inherit the King of Hearts with such weak skills? Can you protect the order of the world? What are you fighting for? You immature fool. Dolman finds himself in a dire situation due to Dr. Kyuhai's constant attacks. Images of his family appear in Dolman's mind. While taking a series of attacks from Gundam Master Dr. Burning Gundam tries to get up. Seeing Dolman trying to get up, Dr. Kyuhai is slightly surprised. Seeing Burning Gundam standing up, Chibody also stands up. Under the attack of Gundam Gonsho, Gundam Maxta's movements change. What was previously a situation of just taking hits begins to turn into a precise defense. Chibody, generating intense heat from his body, confronts Gundam Gonsho. In another arena, Gundam Rose tries to stand up. Soldiers commanded by Gundam Follow Me have pierced Gundam Rose with numerous swords. Gundam Rose rises to restore the pride of Neo France as a knight. Next is Dragon Gundam. Previously immobilized by the techniques of Gundam Ryu Kung Fu, Dragon Gundam rises. Sai, she shouts, I will fight with my life on the line for my ultimate move. Huge butterfly-like energy wings form on Dragon Gundam's back. Finally, Bolt Gundam. Using the ultimate technique, Gaia Crusher, it destroys Gundam Matryo Shaker. Ado shouts, I am fighting to save my pirate comrades. The Gundams of the Shuffle Alliance rise. The scene shifts to Schwartz. Schwartz fights desperately against the barrier, but the energy of the barrier increases and he's about to be thrown back. A girl appears to help Schwartz. Her name is Ambi Beersley. She will later fight Dolman and form a friendship with him as a Gundam fighter. Seeing Ambi, the Gundam fighters start helping Schwartz. Mikelo Chariot watches the Gundam fighters with a mocking look. Mikelo speaks to Chapman. Has there been any word from Master Asia on how to escape from here? Chapman shakes his head in silence, indicating no. Seeing Chapman's reaction, Mikelo quickly begins working with the Gundam fighters. Schwartz's fingers almost break through the barrier. However, the energy of the barrier increases and pushes his fingers back. Schwartz looks very distraught. At that moment, a gunshot rings out. Chapman is firing at the barrier. He keeps firing at the same spot. The barrier's energy weakens from the gunfire. However, the energy of the barrier begins to strengthen again. Then a kunai pierces Schwartz's hand. It is Schwartz's weapon. The kunai seems to be binding Schwartz's hand to the barrier. That should keep the barrier from pushing you back, right? Kill Makiro speaks to Schwartz. Surprised, Schwartz says a creepy guy. But this should actually work against the barrier. Finally, a hole appears in the barrier. It was a short moment, but the support members of the Shuffle Alliance managed to send the new system data to the Gundams. Gundam Maxta with glowing eyes guards with his fists. The shoulder shield of Gundam Rose separates. Dragon Gundam reveals glowing wings from its back. Bolt Gundam rises from the rubble. This concludes the story of the 5th episode. The past of Master Asia and Dr. Kyuhai is still shrouded in mystery. What kind of conclusion will they reach? And I'm also curious to see how the Gundams of the Shuffle Alliance will perform. Personally, I'm interested in Gundam Rose and Dragon Gundam. How will Gundam Rose perform with its separated shoulder shield? That's something we didn't see in the TV anime. Then there's Dragon Gundam. It is similar to the Shinrusei Kochoken. However, this technique can only be activated at the cost of one's life. Saishi decides to use this technique in his fight against the Burning Gundam. It seems reckless to use it against Dark Shuffle. However, the Gundam fighter of Gundam Real Kung Fu grandfather is a master at manipulating spiritual energy. Using a mysterious technique called Tenketsu, he controlled Saisai's spiritual energy and immobilized him. Perhaps grandfather will use Tenketsu to help Saisai. It could become a training situation to promote Saisai's growth rather than a fight. Saisai uses Shinrusei Kochoken in his battle against Burning Gundam. However, he doesn't lose his life. Furthermore, he uses the same technique again in the fight against Gundam Heaven Sword. Again, Saisai doesn't die. By training with grandfather, he may be able to find a way to overcome the loss of life nature of the technique. Another interesting element is Dark Kyuhai's secret technique, Tenchi Tengoku Ken. Although she has lost an arm, she demonstrates a destructive power equal to Master Asia's Seikiho Tenkyo Ken. Let's look forward to the conclusion of the story. Thank you for watching to the end. See you in the next episode.